guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Bryson Sports Talk, and we are back with a brand new video talking about the Eagles. It's been a little bit, quite honestly, and it's been a little bit since I've posted a video. And I say it all the time, and sometimes I just don't ever follow it, but I'm back. I'm trying to get back on the content. I have 3 things content-wise coming to you this week. This video, you'll see Sixers, Nets, play-by-play, and you will also see a way too early mock draft. So, those are the videos that you'll be getting. Today, we're talking about the Eagles, the players, how we've been playing. Before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and let's just get straight into it. So, the first thing I want to be talking about here is the players itself. We're just going to go through the depth chart, give a brief summary of how things have been going, and then we'll talk more about the physical games, because I haven't really updated y'all since the season started. You guys have heard what I've had to say, probably in some people's live streams, stuff like that, but this is where we're going to just explode, and week by week we're going to try to get a game preview. Potentially, not this week, we won't be doing a game preview, but we'll also be doing a game review every week. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the first guy, position and players we're looking at as a quarterback here. We got Jalen Hurts, who I'm happy the way he's been playing, and I really love the way this team has just played offensively. Gardner Minshew, when Hurts was out, played amazingly. I get it was the Jets, but still, the energy I saw the video with him and his dad after. It was just an amazing energy we had from him, and quite honestly, I'm happy he's our backup. He was a former starter. He knows what he's doing. He was doing amazing, and Jalen Hurts has also been playing amazing. I'm not really mad about the way either of those guys have played, and if I was, I'd be telling you. Next up, we got the running backs. Here's where I'm happy. First of all, we have 3 backups that are this is probably one of the best backup backfields in the league, I guess you could say. Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, and Jordan Howard are all amazing backups. They've all shown how well they can play when Miles Sanders is out. And I hope we run the ball a lot this week against Washington, because Washington, they don't have the best line. They're not the best team when it comes to reading running plays. They also don't have the best secondary. I mean, Dak struggled against them last week, but that doesn't mean that Jalen Hurts can't. I mean, he can too. It's not about that. The run game has played amazing. Next up, we got the receivers. Quez Watkins, I don't think will play due to the COVID. He was placed on the COVID list, as well as Jason Huntley, I believe. I'm not even sure. I didn't know he was on the active roster. Devontae Smith has been playing very well. Same thing with Quez Watkins when healthy. Jalen Reagor, this guy right here, he's just been playing horrible. He was not worth the first-round pick. I don't even want to get into that. Maybe I'll just dedicate a whole video or 10 minutes of me talking about how Jalen Reagor's bad. Okay? Then we got J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and Greg Ward. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had a few catches. Greg Ward also. Tight ends, Dallas Goedert has been playing amazing. Top 5 tight end in the league, in my opinion. And then Jack Stoll and Tyrese Jackson are the backups. Dallas Goedert has been playing amazing. Next up at the line, everybody's been playing very well. Nate Herbig has had some costly penalties, which resulted, basically, could have been the game decider against Washington if we had that touchdown. Who would have known? I'm sorry, not Washington. Giants. Who would have known what would have happened? Jason Kelce has been doing very well. He's trying to stay healthy. The bye week was definitely needed. Same thing with Lane Johnson. Jordan Mailata has just been absolutely bodying people, as well as Landon Dickerson. Penalties is going to be something we have to try to limit. But yeah, the D-line has been also playing amazing, especially the ends. Josh Sweat has been playing amazing. Derek Barnett been doing well. I'd like to see Fletch get a few sacks next week. Hasn't been doing as much lately, but Javon Hargrave has continued to just keep up with himself. And then the linebackers, pretty brief if I'm being honest. Alex Singleton has been getting a lot of tackles, but I mean, he shouldn't be the last guy, the last straw when it comes to them scoring a touchdown or not. TJ Edwards has been playing amazing lately. Same thing with Jernard Avery. Davion Taylor's on IR. Sean Bradley, haven't seen much of him. Patrick Johnson, same thing. And this is where the secondary. This is where I want to just address the most stuff at it. First of all, Darius Slay, Avonte Maddox and Steven Nelson have been playing 5-star. I don't want to hear it. Our cornerbacks have been playing amazing. Darius Slay has had a career season so far. He's been doing amazing lately. Zach McPherson will learn. Same thing with Tay Gowan. Haven't seen much of Josiah Scott or Kerry Vincent Jr., our one guy we got at the deadline. But other than that, we've been doing well. The safeties are a different story. Kevon Wallace has led up some decent catches. Rodney McLeod's been doing well. Marcus Epps has been surprisingly doing very well as Andre. I can't pronounce that last name, but when I've seen him play, he's been doing decent. And Anthony Harris, of course, has been doing pretty well too. So I just kind of wanted to briefly go in, and then our special teams unit. Just wanted to brief talk about the depth chart. Next up, we have our games. These are all the games here. A lot more losses. I mean, there's not a lot more, but more L's than wins. But in every game that the Eagles have played, I think that they've played pretty well, other than a few games, such as this one against Dallas and the Giants game. Those are the two games that I felt they did not play very well. And same thing with the Vegas game. And San Francisco, that was also just a horrible game. First, I just want to address the losses. All the teams you see we've lost to are teams that are decent. Other than the Giants, every team we've lost to has been good. You can see the Chargers game was fairly close, as well as the Bucks game. And the Chiefs game was closer than it should have been, if I'm being honest. San Francisco, we definitely should have won that game. We just couldn't get it together offensively. Had a lot of penalties down the line that just really affected the outcome of the game. And then we see the Dallas game. That was a horrible game. Carolina, we responded, and then we lost 2 straight. This is where I was getting a little depressed as an Eagles fan. I think we should have won that Raiders game. Just didn't show up. And then the Lions just made me feel a lot better about myself as an Eagles fan. Absolutely destroyed them. Then we got back to the losing column, but I wasn't mad. It was a close game. It was a game-winning field goal. Great energy in that game. And then, of course, the Denver-New Orleans game, which were 2 games that I was really happy about. I was really in my feels until we lost to the Giants. The Jets regained my strength a little bit. We have 4 more games that are must-win games, every single one of them. I think we can win this Washington game, win this New York game, which will put us at 8-7. Gotta win that Washington away game. And then the Dallas game, they'll maybe playing for seeding, so it'll depend on what's going to happen. But we got 3 of the next 4 games at home. They're all must-wins. Week 18, no matter what, who's playing, who's not, that's a must-win week. So are the other ones. We cannot be losing to the Giants twice. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Giants fans know that too. But other than that, we gotta keep it together. That's what I have to say about these games. One game I want to talk a lot about was this Denver game. This Denver game was a team effort game, as well as most of the others, like New Orleans. Detroit was a team effort for sure. Carolina was a team effort, especially the defense. Atlanta was an opening week, a good time to be an Eagle. New York was a nice. Basically, all of our wins were team efforts, if I'm being honest. The losses, they were fairly closer games that we could have won. They got just not our thing. But that's basically it for the Eagles so far. That was a really brief run through. I didn't want to stick here for 20 minutes talking about who could have been better in what moment. I was just trying to make it a little brief. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We are so close to 70 subscribers, then 80, then 90. I don't want to sound greedy, but I'm just trying to build up and get out there. Of course, go check out my Twitter at BrysonSP28. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. I'm out.